Okay, I think I'm live now. Hey, guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Mitesh Khatri here again, your law of attraction coach. Today is one of the most awaited topics, how to lose weight with law of attraction. How many people here are super excited to learn how to lose weight with law of attraction? If yes, quickly type in yes in the chat window now. I'm sure there are a lot of people here who really want to understand how to lose weight with law of attraction. Whenever we talk about law of attraction, there are two aspects of losing weight, specifically when it comes to law of attraction and weight loss. The first aspect is what I call as the mindset. And then the second aspect is what we know as the strategy for weight loss, or the technical understanding of weight loss, which is calories and all of that. Now, most people, whenever we think about weight loss, work on what? Option number one, the mindset, or option number two, people work on the calories, the strategy. What do you think people work on all the time? Option number one or option number two? Everyone quickly tell me in the chat window now. What do you think people use all the time? And you'll realize that a lot of people maximum work only on option number two. So they have the strategies, they have the scientific understanding, they hire a dietitian, but in spite of that, they don't lose weight. Or even if they lose weight, the weight comes back. How many people have experienced this? Type an I in the chat window now. Okay, perfect. So today we're going to learn about a very critical point, which is about learning how do you really lose weight with law of attraction by using the mindset part rather than just the calories part. See, the calorie games will happen. I guarantee you. If your mind is not tuned, if the mindset is not tuned towards the perfect goal of your weight loss, you will not be able to achieve that goal, even if you have a lot of knowledge of the strategy part. I'll give you an example. How many people here have done a lot of research already on weight loss, but in spite of that, now that you have the knowledge, you have the calorie understanding, you have everything, in spite of that, you're not able to lose weight, right? Type in the chat window, I, if some of you have experienced this. And then you know some people in your life who don't understand anything about calories. They just make up their mind one day, and when the mindset is tuned, without even in the knowledge of mindset, without the knowledge of calories game, these people are able to lose weight. Have you heard about people like that? I'm sure you have. Now, how do these people lose weight? The first part is the mindset tuning. That's right, the mindset tuning. So for those of you who are meeting me for the first time today, my name is Mitesh Khatri. I'm a law of attraction coach. I and my wife, Indu Khatri, we teach law of attraction and help people understand how to tune your mindset to attract what you want in your life using law of attraction. Now let's learn about the important steps to tune your mindset for weight loss. If you're ready, let's start now. The first step, whenever we talk about the foundation step, whenever we talk about losing weight loss with mindset, is type in the chat window, everyone, decision. Quickly type in the chat window, decision. See, the moment in which you make a decision, in that moment, your life changes forever. Sometimes people can take years and years and years to come to that point of making a decision that, yes, I want to lose weight. And then in that moment, when they make that decision, everything changes after that. Remember this. Decision changes your life, but most people are not able to change their life, or most people are not able to lose weight only because they've not made up their mind yet that they really, really want to lose weight yet. Now, how many of you agree with that? Type in agree in the chat window now. I'll give you examples of that. Let's say you've decided that today you'll lose weight, okay? That's not really a decision, that is just a desire. Let me give you an example of that. So you decide today morning that, okay, I'm going to lose weight. And then during lunchtime, you're thinking, should I have that rasgulla or should I not have that rasgulla? And you're making that, you're negotiating with yourself in your mind. How many people negotiate with yourself in your mind? Type in yes in the chat window when you've started the weight loss diet. Or have you seen other people negotiating with you saying, yaar, aaj ke din kha loon, kal se shuru kar leta hoon. And the more we negotiate, the less we're going to be able to make that decision. Decision is what? Decisive. Comes from the Latin word suicide, decide. I'm not kidding with you. Decide as a word comes from the Latin word suicide. So what does suicide means? It means once and for all over, right? Killing yourself, or suicide, once and for all over. The word decide means once and for all, this past of me is gone. I'm moving on. That's called decide. Everyone type in the chat window, D-CIDE, decide. Once a person decides that, okay, that's it. I want to do this. I don't want to negotiate with myself anymore. I don't want to even think about it, whether I want this, I don't want. That's it. I've decided. This is must for me. From now, this is my decision, and this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Another example of this is sometimes people want to get married to somebody. And for a couple of years, they have an affair. And every time there's a fight about shadi karni hai, nahi karni hai, one person is clear about the marriage. The second person is not clear about the marriage. The person who's not clear about the marriage is still deciding, but they can still live in the relationship without even deciding. A lot of people who are not losing weight is because you're living in the relationship of the goal of weight loss without deciding whether you really want it, right? So how many people here are having a bulb on moment where dimag ki batti jali, that yes, the first thing I need to do is I need to tune my mind by saying, that's it. I have decided from today, I'm going to lose weight no matter what happens in the world. I am not going to step back anymore. I'm going to make sure I lose this weight, whether it's 5 kilos, 10 kilos, 20 kilos, 30 kilos, it doesn't matter. Now, some of you are thinking, Mitesh, you're super fit. Why are you talking about weight loss? Not really. I'll give you my example. Many, many years ago, I was overweight. I was overweight by 16 kgs, right? I had come to a point where I could not tie my shoelace because when I would pick up my leg, my stomach had become so big that I couldn't really reach my feet properly. I'm not kidding. And I used to hate that experience. So I came to a point in life and I said, that's it, no more, I'm done. And in that moment, my life changed. And I decided, I said, now I'm going to lose weight. Anyhow, I'm going to lose weight. I started using law of attraction and specific steps using which in 3 months, true story, I lost 16 kgs in 3 months. And I not only have lost that weight, but after that, till now, I have maintained my body weight. What do you think? Is that inspiring? Type an I for inspiring in the chat window. So I was able to do that only and only because once I got to that point and I said, that's it, I've decided. If you're ready, type in the chat window today. How many of you really want to lose weight? Type in the full statement in the chat window now. Yes, I have decided. Come on, go for it right now. Yes, I have decided. Once you've decided, now you need to tune the frequency a little more using law of attraction. Now, how do you do that? That's what I'm about to show you right now. There are 5 steps that you need to work on. There are actually a couple of more steps, but maybe we'll do this part of weight loss in part 2, maybe next week, maybe sometime after that, depending on how many views this video gets and how many people are really interested in learning weight loss. So share this video with a lot of people. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon. And if you really want this part 2 to come in, where I will not only teach you what the steps of law of attraction are, but also the strategy of how do you lose the calorie part of it, understanding weight loss from technical perspective also. Okay. How many of you think I should come up with a part 2 as well and complete this weight loss program? If yes, type in part 2 in the chat window. Let's see how many people are interested for that. Okay. So now coming to the first part. Whenever we talk about weight loss, like I said, you need to tune in your frequency, right? Now the question is how to tune the frequency. The first part after you've made a decision is obviously action affirmations. Now, what are action affirmations? Action affirmation is where you've created statements that says you love taking the action which is required to lose weight. And I'll give you 2 ready-made affirmations right now. I love exercising every day. You know, when I started losing weight first time, I used to hate exercising and I used to find it very boring to exercise. I used to even say it many times, yaar, ye exercise mein bahut bore hota hai yaar. Kuch bhi karwa lo, exercise nahi hoti mujhse. How many people talk like that? Type in me in the chat window. Now, that is why the first thing we need to do is tune in our frequency to love exercising. So type in the chat window, everyone, I love exercising. Now, when you say that for 1 or 2 days, it doesn't make any difference. So I always tell people, take a 30 days challenge. Repeat any affirmation for 30 days, fully, straight 30 days without a break. See the difference it makes in your life. So I did that. First 5-6 days, nothing happened. After 7 days, I felt like exercising. In 2 weeks, I was like fired up. I wanted to exercise every single day. And from then till now, I have really made this thought. It's not a thought for me anymore that I love exercising. This thought, because of repetition, has become my belief. And today morning also, I did my exercise. So every single day I exercise now because of my affirmation. I love exercising every day. Second affirmation, I love eating healthy food and maintaining my body weight. Write this down, everyone. I love eating healthy food and maintaining my body weight. See, a lot of people are not losing weight because they have opposite affirmations or negative statements in their mind about food. Example, खाने के लिए तो जीते हैं, खाया नहीं तो क्या फायदा? Food is entertainment for most people, right? Because of statements like these, people are not able to lose weight. So you need to reprogram that subconscious mind with a new affirmation that says, I love eating healthy food and maintaining my body weight. Now, the more you repeat that, I love eating healthy food. I love eating healthy food. I love eating healthy food and maintaining my body weight. First 5 days, nothing happened. 20 days, you will see your magic starts working. 30th day, you'll be on fire. I'll tell you how I made that change in my life, by the way. So before that, so the way I made that change in my life was, I remember I and Indu used to have a corporate workshop in Mumbai, and we used to come driving all the way every Saturday. And we did this crazy thing because that time we used to say, "Khaya nahi to life mein jiya kya." So every Saturday we used to come from there. We used to have one full Domino's, the garlic bread, and we used to order 2 garlic breads, one for me, one for her, and 2 double cheesy dips. Okay. Plus I used to have some wings. Now, with all this, every Saturday we started eating, we started gaining weight and gaining weight and gaining weight. And that was because I had this belief that I had to eat to live a good life. But then I started saying, no, I love eating healthy food. Slowly, my vada pav habit dropped, my pizza habit dropped, my cold drink habits dropped. I used to anyways not eat much sweets then, but some of the habits which I had, which was unhealthy habits, they dropped. Now, what does it mean by it dropped? I didn't have the craving anymore. And as a result of that, I was then able to control my food habits. My diet was maintained. And as a result, I started losing weight. So action affirmations is first. Okay. Now, some of you are thinking, how do you maintain the diet? What is the calorie diet? Remember, part 2 will cover the calories and diet also. Okay. Now, after that, you make your goal affirmations. What are the goal affirmations? Your end result goal, which is, for an example, today is 1st of January, 2023 or 2022, and I have already lost 5 kgs. And right now my ideal body weight is 70 kgs. Now, that's an example of a particular end goal weight loss affirmation. Write that down, everyone. Today is, and then you write down the date. Today is 1st of January, 2021. I have already lost 5 kgs. And right now I'm enjoying my ideal body weight of 70 kgs. Obviously, these numbers will change based on your goals. The moment you make these goal affirmations, now you need to repeat these affirmations, the action and the goal affirmations, for how many days, everyone? Tell me in the chat window, how many days do we need to repeat this goal affirmations? I hope anybody remembers. 30 days. If you don't repeat them for 30 days, it will not work. So take that as a challenge. Okay. Then is the critical part. Visualize yourself with your end goal. This is very, 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 very important. I'll tell you why. Right now, all of those people who are struggling with weight loss, check. Close your eyes and imagine yourself right now. You will not be able to imagine yourself with that ideal body weight. You will be able to imagine yourself with your current body image. Correct? Your internal body image has to change. 100%. It has to shift. Every time you think of yourself, your image about yourself has to be that perfect ideal body weight that you want, as if you have already achieved that. Remember the formula of law of attraction? How many people here are graduates of my basic law of attraction course? Type in the chat window, what is the formula of law of attraction? Okay, so visualize yourself, keep that fit body in your mind. One of the things that you can do to, like, a lot of people tell me, sir, Mitesh, I'm not able to remember that visual ideal body self. So what do? Think about your body weight 10 years before, and I'm sure you have a photograph. Take that photograph, look at it, and then close your eyes and then quickly imagine yourself one more time. Once again, look at it, close your eyes, imagine yourself one more again. This way, in the morning and the evening, twice a day, you need to do action affirmations, you need to do goal affirmations, and immediately after that, you will do visualization for yourself twice a day. Morning, the moment you wake up, night before you sleep. Do this for 30 days with me as a challenge, and look at how your subconscious gets tuned and gives you the motivation to exercise. I promise you, you will. Okay. Next, after you've done that, the last part is the most critical part, and that is remove limiting beliefs with EFT. Now, what is a limiting belief? A lot of people are not able to lose weight because they don't believe in themselves. Like, if you tell a person who tried low weight loss many times that I'll give you this new diet, try again. People say, yaar, sab kuch try karke dekh liya, mujhse nahi hota. People have beliefs like, main hawa bhi kha loon, to mera weight badh jata hai. Even if I breathe, I increase weight. Even if I eat a little, I increase weight. I've got health problems. I've got hormonal problems. All these are limiting beliefs. What is a limiting belief? A simple thought that you believe in so strongly that it is stopping you from achieve your goals. There are 2 types of beliefs in life: limiting beliefs and empowering beliefs. We teach you that as part of our basic law of attraction course. So right now, let's understand what are some of our limiting beliefs. I'll give you a couple of examples. I cannot lose weight no matter what I do. I am lazy. While I'm giving you 2, 3 examples, everyone tell me in the chat window, what are some of your limiting beliefs that you are realizing right now as I'm giving you these examples? Okay. So another example is, no matter how much I work on my diet, my body just doesn't lose weight. My hormones are like that. Some people even say my DNA is like this. Meri family mein sab mote hain, so there is nothing I can do about it. Not true. It's a limiting belief. It's possible to lose weight. I guarantee you that weight loss is a mathematical calorie game. Maybe in the part 2, we'll cover that as well for you. So how do you change this limiting belief? While we teach you this more in detail in our advanced law of attraction course, right now, I want to give you a small technique on how to release that limiting belief. First step is to recognize your limiting belief and then use EFT to release that limiting belief. Here is how you use it. Later, for some of you who are listening to me for the first time, after this video is complete, go to YouTube, search and type in Mitesh Khatri EFT. You'll find a video on how to use EFT with me. I'll give you in detail explanation of what is EFT, how to use it and etc. later. Watch that video later. But for now, let's learn how to use EFT to break your limiting beliefs in the area of weight loss. So let us say you have this limiting belief that I can't lose weight. Okay. So what you do is you start your tapping like this. Do it with me, everyone. And say, even though I believe that I cannot lose weight, I still love and accept myself exactly the way I am. Come on, do it with me, everyone. Even though I believe I can't lose weight, I still love and accept myself exactly the way I am. One more time. Even though I believe I cannot lose weight, I still love and accept myself exactly the way I am. Okay, now you take 2 fingers like this and you start tapping over here. And as you're tapping here, you say, release the limiting beliefs of weight loss. Any lack of motivation for exercise, release. This limiting belief that I cannot 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 exercise, release. Come on, do it with me. This limiting belief that I cannot exercise, release. Now where the thumb and the nail meets, that's where you're going to tap with me. Same statement. This limiting belief that I cannot exercise, release. 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 Last finger. This limiting belief that I cannot exercise, release. One last time. Even though I believe that I cannot exercise, or I cannot lose weight, or I can't exercise, I still love and accept myself exactly the way I am. Now take a deep breath. Okay. Now, if you do this for 30 days in a row, back to back, without taking a break as a challenge, I'm telling you, your subconscious gets tuned. It starts supporting you towards your goal. Right now, what's happening is there's a part of you which is going here, which wants to say, I want to lose weight, I want to lose weight, I want to lose weight. There's a second part of you which is going here saying, but I can't lose weight. It's difficult. I want to eat that rasgulla. I want to eat that pani puri. I want to eat that vada pav. It's tearing you apart from within. If yes, type in yes in the chat window right now. Is this conflict happening within you? Part of you wants this, part of you wants that. What we are doing here is we are reprogramming your subconscious mind to be aligned. Your feelings, your thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions need to be completely aligned. Now, some of you can do this obviously on your own. I've given you the exact steps here, but I would love to help some of you to do this personally with me. And in order to do that, I've created a 30 days challenge where you can learn the entire basic law of attraction course with me on a video course. I'll give you the entire course online and it's completely free. It's a 3-hour program where you learn everything about law of attraction. And plus you also join with me for 30 days live every evening, Monday to Friday at 9 p.m. for about 15-20 minutes, where you practice these affirmations with me with a lot of motivation. So if some of you are committed to lose weight and you really want to work with me personally, click on this link below, 30 days challenge, which is miteshkhatri.com/30 days. It will take you to a website where you can click and you can join the 30 days challenge with me right now. Okay, awesome. So if you're joining, I'll see you tonight at 9 p.m. Just make sure that after you join the 30 days challenge, the moment you join, immediately after you join, on the next page, you will see that there is a particular thank you page where there is a welcome video. Okay, on that welcome video, there are details on how to start your course, how do you log in, where do you get the Zoom link for every evening 9 p.m. All those details are there. While the basic law of attraction course have always been free, this particular course is of a minimum price at something which we have done it for very few people. So please make sure that you join up at the 30 days challenge for those people who've not become part of our challenge yet. Done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to answer any particular questions you have about these steps, about law of attraction, about how has this been done for other people or not. There are so many people in my platinum membership program who've already lost weight using similar steps. Of course, they have a little more support from me. They have a little more guidance from me. They also have guidance on the part 2 with me, which is how do they lose their calories, what tools to use, what techniques to use, how to count your calories. All of that is part 2 of weight loss. So now let's go towards questions. Any particular person has questions here? Let me see if I can open up a chat window here where I can see people's chat. Okay. All right, so I'm now able to look at your chat in my YouTube chat window. So anybody who has a question, ask your questions now. I will read at least 4 or 5 questions and then we'll complete the video for today. First question, can I increase my height using law of attraction? Is it possible? Is there hope? If you are beyond 18, mostly it's not possible because that's how physiology is working. So then you can't go against the law of attraction with the law of the way the body is made. So no, not really possible if you've crossed 18. Thank you very much, Mitesh sir. Most welcome, Varsha. Then we've got Healing and Life Alchemy. How much is course in American dollars? So right now, the particular 30 days challenge that we are talking about, I think it's about 1,000 rupees. So maybe $20. That's about it. Yeah. Sir, eating oil food increase weight loss is also wrong belief. Is it? Okay. Eating oily food will probably have weight loss effect, but you have to understand how many calories to eat. Everyone right now, weight loss is a mathematical game. Right now, weight loss is a mathematical game. In that calorie mathematical game, if you understand how to calculate that maths, which I'll show you in part 2 of this video later, or maybe next week, in that, if you understand how to calculate that, let's say you need 2,000 calories to lose weight. And if you're eating 2,000 calories every day and you're not crossing those 2,000 calories, even if you eat oil in that, you will lose weight. The biggest myth is if you eat oil, if you eat vada pav, you will never lose weight. Not true. The best part that I learned from my mentor was, how do I lose weight eating exactly what I want every single day without making any sacrifice in my life? Honestly, I used to eat 1 chocolate every day when I used to lose weight, just to make sure that I don't have any cravings. I used to eat vada pav once in a while. I even used to have pizza once in a week, a little bit, just to make sure that I'm not having those cravings. So you can eat anything you want if you know how to play that game of calorie game properly. We'll teach you that in the second part. Next question. Is it necessary to wake up early and practice law of attraction? Bhavani, not necessary. I personally am not a very early waker. I generally wake up around 7 o'clock nowadays because I have 2 beautiful birds. So I take care of them. That is why I wake up a little early. Earlier, I used to wake up at 8:39. So not really necessary. Richa, what should be the realistic goals that should set in a month? The realistic goal for setting in a month for weight loss is about 2 kilos. Anything more than that is you're beating yourself body. You're not going to be able to love that experience. So you can sometimes lose 5-6 kilos in a month also, but you may not love that experience. And as a result of that, your weight will bounce back very fast. So the realistic goal is about 2 kilos a month. Can I affirm food as healthy food? Yeah, of course you can. That I love eating healthy food. I hope that's your question. Naveen Mittalji, awesome saying. Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Most welcome. Seema. Umaji saying great. Thank you very much, Umaji. Then what is the course price for platinum membership? The course price for platinum membership is about 2.5 lakh rupees when you pay in an installment. If you pay one time, we give you further discount. You can connect with my wife, Indu, on the Basic LOA Telegram group. She'll give you more details on that. Thank you so much, sir. I joined 30 days DMP and I'm getting a lot of benefit from this. Most welcome, Sandhya. I'm glad that you're getting some benefit. And Varsha, sir, when I visualize using an old picture of mine, I know how I looked at that point of time. Should I visualize the same image of focus or how I should look now? Please help me with that. Yes, Varsha. So don't get so logical about it. Remember, you're using that old picture only to visualize that slim body. You don't need to necessarily get into the details of the exact facial expressions, whether the wrinkles are there or not so many details, just the body language. As far as you can visualize yourself in that fit ideal body weight, that's good enough. Remember, it's the feeling that is very important. If you get that feeling and you're able to visualize that, you're matching the frequency. Okay. When second part will come, depending on how many people love this video, hit the like button and share it with friends who need it. And if I see that there is definitely demand, because usually, I use only topics of law of attraction, but a lot of people were demanding for this particular topic of weight loss. If I see that this video is really loved and watched by a lot of people in our team, then yes, we'll definitely come up with a part 2 also. A couple of questions more. Every time I eat a small sweet dessert, my body craves more. How can I overcome this? So that is something that we teach in our NLP course called as Neuro-Linguistic Programming. That's like the superpower of law of attraction, of how do you change your feelings instantly. But let me tell you a quick example of that. Whenever we are craving for something, you're not actually craving for that food. You're craving for that experience in your mind. And that experience is just a perception. It is just a thought that when you're going to eat that, it's going to be amazing, right? The first bite is amazing. The second bite is okay. The third bite is just a habit now. Do you agree with that? Type an I in the chat window, everyone. After the third and the fourth bite, it is just a habit. You're not even experiencing it so much. You're not even enjoying it so much. So what you do is you pattern interrupt that by doing something crazy. For an example, let's say you're feeling like eating that sweet right now. Shake your body up like this right now, and you'll observe that that craving goes away because that experience, that perception, that thought has been interrupted right now. Okay, that's a quick input, but the details are more in part of our NLP course. Okay, next question is the last one. Thank you so for this. I have already lost 3.5 kgs past 1 month. Hey, Kathy, congratulations. Awesome. Kathy is part of our Platinum membership program. Okay, next question is, and the last one is, Sandhya, can we use the same strategy for healthy, clear skin? Yes, of course. Why not? Because what is the strategy here? Think about it. Let me come back to this. Action affirmation, goal affirmation. Visualize yourself as that clear, perfect, glowing skin, right? And then remove the limiting beliefs that why my skin will not be improving, or I have some health problems, this and that. Just remove those limiting beliefs with EFT. It will work exactly for your beautiful skin also. So in advance, congratulations for beautiful skin. Okay, with that, we are done. Varsha saying, thank you so much for showing me how to visualize correctly. Most welcome, Varsha. So with that, guys, I am done for the day. I hope I was able to serve value in today's video. If yes, please type in value for today's video. If you were able to get some experience, some value on how to lose weight. And those of you who would like to join our 30 days challenge, where you get the complete recordings of the basic law of attraction course. You also get live with me practice every evening, Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. for about 15-20 minutes, where you will practice these affirmations with me. I will also teach you how to make those affirmations in the video course and then practice with me for 30 days. Use this link, miteshkhatri.com/30 days, and I'll see you there soon. With that, I had a great time talking to you as usual. I look forward to meeting you in my 30 days challenge or in my basic law of attraction course free on Saturday, or in my advanced course, or in my wealth mastery course, or as part of my platinum member very, very soon. Thank you very much, everyone. I loved talking to all of you, and I congratulate all of you in advance for not only losing weight, but maintaining your ideal super body weight with the perfect health and fitness right away in advance. So congratulations. Everyone type in congratulations to everyone right now. So we are giving Tathastu, we're giving a lot of blessings to everyone in the group right now. Okay. Take care, everyone. I'll see you soon in another video. Please tell me if you really want me to come up with another video on part 2 of the weight loss program, where I'll teach you how the calorie game works, the technical part. If yes, type in part 2 in the chat window. Depending on how many people type in the part 2 in the chat window, we'll definitely think about coming up with a video on calories and weight loss also. Take care. See you soon. And those of you who have already joined the 30 days program, congratulations. Welcome to the family of Law of Attraction and the magical world of 30 days challenge. See you soon. Bye-bye.